YouTube? Leah back again with another foundation review video, and as the title says, today I will be reviewing the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Transforming Makeup, and I have it here in the color 90. And this is what it looks like. If you're not familiar with my video kind of review series, why I started it, I will leave the first ever video I did on the Revlon Colorstay up above, so you can click that and check me out, check out who I'm about, get to know my personality and all of that. The Maybelline Better Skin is anywhere between $8.99 and $11.99. Now I got mine at Target, and it was also during the time where Target was having their Black Friday Cyber Week whatever month in November. So I got this, and it was a little bit less than $8.99 just with all the like 20% off of beauty that I got, but I've seen it at Ulta for $11.99 and then Walgreens and CVS for like $10.99. so that's why I say it's anywhere between $8.99 and $11.99. 16 shades currently as I'm filming this. There are 16 shades, which this Warm Honey is, I believe, like the 13th darkest shade. There's only 3 shades darker than this. So if you're seeing this foundation in the bottle right now, there's only 3 shades darker than this. Maybelline, get it together with the ranges. There are not 3 people darker than this. There are more shades in this. There's about, you know, at least 20 different shades darker than this. So yeah, if this is the, you know, there's only 3 darker than this, this already lets you know that the shade range with this is janky. Now the one shade up from this is too dark for me, and I gave that foundation away to my little sister. But this foundation I found fits me the best. It could fit me way better, definitely could fit me way better, but this fits me the best as I am right now this winter. As far as the claims, now if you guys see me looking down throughout this video, you guys know I do my notes. If you're familiar with my foundation reviews, you know I've tested this foundation out throughout the week. So I've tried this foundation, I tried the foundation all throughout the work week, and I come down here during the weekend and film for you guys and tell you exactly how I'm feeling about this foundation. So this foundation came out, like I said, a year and a half ago. It's been out there on the market, and I don't know if it's as talked about as it was back then now, but as far as the claims, Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation gives an all-day flawless coverage and better looking skin in 3 weeks. The foundation reduces the appearance of spots, bumps, dullness, and redness, and gives you a brighter, more even, and smoother skin. And on the Ulta site, it claims that it's for all skin types. So whether you're dry and oily, we'll see about that. You guys will know how I feel about this foundation at the end of the day. I've tested this out, so this is not a first impressions. This is a week of wear, so you guys will know exactly how I feel at the end. It's medium to full coverage, and like I said, it's 16 shades currently. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you guys know I usually do my demo portion with the Smashbox primer, Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I've tried this foundation out throughout this week, and it is very dry on me. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer will not work for me on this one. This is going to be a switch up for me, and I'm going to use the NYX Honeydew. This is the most moisturizing, the most luminous foundation primer that I have right now, and I guess I'll definitely go into more at the end of the video. But this week I tried it with the Smashbox Primer Water, and I think I also tried it with the MAC Strobe Cream. Both of them still left me dry, and I was like, let me give the NYX Honeydew. This is the one I have. This is the one I pull out when it's the most dry foundation, and let me see if this will work. Now I'll show you guys at the end if it worked or not. You guys will know whether it worked or not. But this foundation, I'm letting you guys already know right off the bat, on me wasn't the most luminous. It wasn't as luminous as some of the all-day luminous that I've used. It doesn't glide on as well as, you know, the Revlon Colorstay or the Milani. It's one of the least glidable foundations that I've tried in this whole series, but I don't want to go too deep into my feelings. I do have my black beauty blender, and if you guys have seen my videos, you guys know I love the Black Pro beauty blender. It's just my absolute favorite beauty blender. I found this week that this foundation does not apply well with a brush. Nope, throw that brush away. I'll let you guys know in my videos what primers work best and what applicators work best. I tried it at least one day this week with a brush, never again. I did not have time. In the morning when I'm getting ready, I don't have time to blend something in. And the brush was just too time consuming. So let me grab my mirror. So first I'm going to take the NYX Honeydew and apply it. The Honeydew looks like this. It doesn't have a thing, so I just normally just like swipe it on. And if you can see, this is a very liquidy formula. So it's very hydrating. This is the most hydrating formula primer I have. So my face right now, if you have dry skin, this formula, or if you have oily skin, this primer is your worst enemy. Do not pick up this primer. If you have oily skin, stay far away from this primer. It's like putting oil on your face. That's what this primer is. But I have dry skin, so it works well for me. I have the Maybelline Better Skin, and I figured out throughout this week, one pump can really get me through the day. Like, I couldn't use one pump of this. I don't need a lot. As far as me filming on camera and wanting the foundation to look good on camera, I'm going to do 2. Now, like I said, one pump will get you through with this foundation. It's very thick. Very thick. And I'm going to go really fast after I apply it to the back of my hand and then apply it right to my face, because you have to work with this product extremely fast. Extremely fast. It's harder to blend. It dries very quickly. So it's going to be a quick little boop boop boop. I'm going to show you. This is what one pump is, and that's a lot. That's a lot for me. And then I'm going to show you 2 pumps. So that's a lot, and this can do my whole entire face. So like I said, I'm going to work fast with this, so let's go ahead and speed through this. Just got done applying it, and on camera right now, this is my first time applying it on camera throughout this week. It looks so ghostly pale. I look like a ghost right now. It looks super light. It's washing my whole body out at this point. Let me see if I turn my light away. Will I look less ghostly pale? Nope, still look it's taking away everything from my head. It's not luminous at all. I don't think it claims to be, but it definitely says the foundation reduces the appearance of dullness. And my face looks so dull right now. It looks so dull. Now, I've even gotten some in my hair, like, tell you gotta do better. So yeah, it's washing out my whole appearance right now. Like, my neck looks one-dimensional. I look flat. Now, the thing about this foundation that I'm really confused about is that like a year and a half ago, when this first foundation came out, I watched so many reviews on it. Granted, I didn't buy it for like a year later, but I saw so many reviews on it, and so many people were like, this is great, this is a good foundation, this foundation is everything, and all that. But I watch people's favorites. I watch people's best of beauty, you know, 2016, 2017. I watch their best drugstore. I watch a lot of people's best of videos, because I like to see what are some people's favorite foundations. What's the best foundations for people of color? What's the best foundations for drugstore women of color? I never see this foundation on the list. Never do I see anybody hold up this foundation. If I see anybody hold up a Maybelline foundation, it's the Maybelline Fit Me. It's never the Better Skin. But when this foundation first came out, people were raving. They were like, this is it. This is a 10 out of 10. I love this foundation. It's so amazing. But yet I never see you guys talk about it in favorites. Like, what's up with that? Like, why is Maybelline paying people? Like, what is going on here? No one ever talks about this foundation as of 2017 that I've seen. And I watch a lot of gurus like up. So yeah, that's my mini rant on this foundation. But I definitely peeped the game, and I see that this foundation is very much so, I don't see how it can make a favorite. It's hard to work with, it's harder to blend, and if you guys saw me just a minute ago try to blend this out and try to do it, I worked fast. I sped the camera up, but I also was over here dabbing, like I was trying to blend it out because it dries fast. It's picking up very washed out on camera, and it's very much so looking like starky, and it's oxidizing. In person, it's not really that bad, the color selection of it. But this is the shade I have. I'll come back after I've applied the rest of my face and let you guys see how it looks. So now I've applied the rest of my face and this is how I look. I am still extremely matte. I'm still extremely one-dimensional and flat. I even tried to bronze up my face and I still feel like I look very much so like flat. I'm blending into the wall. Like I'm just looking like, well, my shirt isn't helping the case either. My shirt is very light, but I just do not feel like I am feeling illuminating. The only thing that's illuminating on my face is probably my highlight and my blush and my contour and all that. But everything else on me, I feel like I look very flat, very one-dimensional. I'm not loving it whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now before I was gonna wait till the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I hate this foundation. Out of all the foundations in my foundation review series, as of right now, I think right now I am 6 foundations in. I've tried the All Day Weightless, Revlon Colorstay, Milani, MAC Mineralize. Even if you saw my MAC Mineralize video, which I'll leave up above right now, even if you saw that video, I did not like that foundation merely for the fact that it was so dewy and I broke out. I broke out with that foundation and it was completely like slick, and I still like that foundation more than this, and this should let you know that I hate this foundation. Another thing, it is cracking into my fine lines already. Hasn't even been, you know, what, you know, it's hasn't been an hour and it's already, you know, ready to get into those fine lines, ready to go ahead and cake on in there. Hate that. Can definitely feel this on my face. That's another thing I noted throughout the week. It is not lightweight. This is not weightless. Do not put weightless in its title, and I'm glad they don't note that this is a weightless foundation. I feel it. I feel like I have foundation. I feel like I have tons of foundation on, and even throughout the week when I take this foundation off at the end of the day, I feel like I'm scraping off a lot of foundation, and it feels thick. I mean, if you guys saw, it took me a lot to kind of work this foundation in and get it to where I want it to be. Maybelline even has a better foundation than this in the foundation that I'll review later on in this series, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me foundations, either the matte and poreless and the dewy and smooth. I like both of those way more than that. I think that Maybelline should stop production of this foundation actually and put pumps on those foundations. That's my only gripe with the Fit Me foundations, is they don't have a pump. Maybelline thought they were doing something with the Better Skin, putting this pump on here, like, yes. And the packaging is really cool. I like this packaging. It's very unique. This blue top really like stands out in the stores. It makes you want to buy it. However, take this pump off, put it on the Fit Me, invest everything you have in the Fit Me, and go about the business with it. I don't think that this foundation is amazing. Pros with this foundation, I guess my one pro so far would be that it has a pump. That's it. I mean, that's affordable and it has a pump. My cons with this foundation, not enough shade range for darker skin tone people. That's definitely not, a con. Another con, hard to blend. You have to work fast to blend out this product. It's not that easy to blend, and it looks splotchy if you don't blend correctly. So you only have one opportunity to get this right with the blending of this foundation, and that's one thing I do not like. I do not like the fact that I have to work fast with this. I want to be able to work in my own time with applying my own foundation, and I have foundations that are better at application, and this just isn't it right now. It has a tendency to look ashy. It looks very dull. It says it's a foundation that's supposed to prevent dullness, but yet it's one of the most dull looking foundations that I have. I think it's very much so matte. It says it's for all skin types, and for me, being a dry girl, I want a little bit more oomph. I want to look kind of luminous, and I want to look like I glow from within. The Sheer Glow promises a glow from within. This one doesn't, but that's what I want, to glow from within. I don't want to look like, you know, whatever. And you guys know, another con, it does settle into your lines, as you can see already. Ain't even been an hour. Ain't even been an hour. And this is what you're seeing right now. So definitely fills in your fine line. Not apply well with a brush. So if you're somebody who doesn't even have a sponge or a beauty blender, or you're not one of those people, you prefer actually a brush application, I think it looks crappy. It's even harder to blend with a brush. I found that. I only did it one time this week, and I was like, I'm running behind. I have to be at work at 9, and it is now like, it's too close to the time. I have to work this in, and I don't have time. I'm ready to do a quick face in the morning, and this foundation doesn't help with that. And would I repurchase it? No. Absolutely not. And I'm going to keep it because I feel like at the end of the series I'm going to do like a declutter and a full roundup of my thoughts, especially for people who may not have seen all my videos. I'll do a full roundup of my thoughts, so I'm going to keep this, but I probably will never use it again. So I'll come back in a little bit with my kind of full couple of hours of wear, because I do have some other things to film. I'm gonna go grab something to eat and all that, and I'll let you see how it looks after that, see if it fades and all that. But I kind of just let you guys have it right now. So if you guys want to see that and see my rankings and see what other drugstore foundations are a little bit better than this, just keep watching. This is it at the end of the day. Well, the end of my day at least. It has been about 5.5 hours since I applied this. It is like 5 something, closer to 6 p.m. This is how it looks. And yeah, I still hate it. Feelings have not changed whatsoever. Still hate this foundation. Will not repurchase it. Can't get me to repurchase it. Can't get me to recommend it. And if it worked great for you, then that's amazing, and you should be like thankful. You must have a different kind of skin. Let me know down below if it worked for you and what skin type you have, so I can say, you know, maybe this is better for oily skin types, maybe it's better for normal skin types. For my specific dry skin, it is not perfect for me. And as you guys saw, if you guys are familiar with my series, I've tried some very good drugstore foundations so far. I would say the Milani Perfect and Conceal, while it might not be my #1 foundation, it's still better than this, and it's still, I think, the same exact price. So I definitely go with the Perfect and Conceal over this. I also would go for the Revlon Colorstay over this, and it was also relatively in the same price family. It's more full coverage, but it's not that bad. Perfect and Conceal by Milani, I think it's more everyday appropriate, and I would definitely suggest you go with that foundation over this foundation. So this is not a repurchase. It is not a must buy for me. It ranks even lower than the MAC Mineralize foundation that, if you guys saw that review, did not even love that one, and it caused it breakouts, and I still like it more than this foundation. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. So if you want to see any of the other foundation review series videos, just click the playlist over to your side, and then if you want to subscribe, make sure you click my little face also to the side. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.